Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, it is this inspired dark elf. I got my inspiration from anime, so those of you who watch anime, what's up? But before we get on with this video, don't forget to click the subscribe buttons for you to keep up with everything that goes on in my channel. And without further ado, let's get on with this look. So I tied my hair back so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm taking these small ear tips. I got these from Ricky's. They were like $10 worth. They're super soft and very flexible, so you guys won't have a hard time applying this on. I'm taking the spirit gum and I'm applying this to the ears, and I'm going to also apply it to the top of my ears as well. But before you do any of this, make sure that you test it, like to try it on and see, make sure that it fits, just because if you need to cut anything off, you can. I really didn't do any of that stuff here, as you can see, like if me applying this on, like you can kind of see I had a little bit more space for me to cut off. So I kind of half-assed this, to be quite honest, just because I wanted to take this off right away, but usually I would have cut this and make sure that it came out fire. But that's something that you guys can do when you're applying this on. But it stuck on really well, so I'm happy about that. Now I'm taking this zombie kit. I got this at Target, I think, as well as like $10 worth. And now I'm taking the colorway that it came in. I'm taking the gray and green, and I'm mixing those colors together. I took a makeup brush to apply this onto my face. I applied this dry at first, and it really wasn't working for me. And because it's water based, like you can kind of mix the colors together and wet it for it to come out flawlessly. So I ended up taking a makeup applicator, well, a makeup disposable sponge, wet it, and now as you can see here, it's blending a lot more better into my skin. When doing the skin, you kind of just have to like go with it. Like you add more greens if you want to, you add more grays if you want to. As you can see here, I added more grays than, well, more green than grays. I applied it with the makeup brush, but I felt like it was taking up too much product, so I decided to use a disposable makeup sponge, and it still wasn't blending in. But because it's water based, I decided to wet the sponge, and as you can see here, it started moving around a lot more better. So I kind of did this whole technique with this, well, with the skin wise, while making my skin look like this. I applied it down my neck, and I applied it onto my ears because we want to make sure that our ears blend with our face. So then I decided to take the NYX primal color. This is hot green. It's also a pressed pigment, but it's water activated, so you can put water on it, and it's like, think of it as like acrylic paint. Like you can literally just paint around your whole face with this. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And then after that, I decided to take the Ben Nye Magic Cake Aqua Paint in Cloud White, and I used this to apply the high points of my face. So I used this to apply underneath my eyes. I used this to apply this on my cupid's bow and on my forehead. Now when doing this, I use a disposable sponge. Again, I wet the sponge, and I kind of blended this all out on my skin. Again, it doesn't really matter like how it doesn't come out as flawless. This whole look is supposed to be like rugged and dirty, and it doesn't have to look clean. So I kind of like the fact that it didn't really matter. I didn't really care that there was more green in certain areas and some things weren't blended. It has to look like this. So this is basically the technique I did with my face. Now I'm taking the Keep Milano High Pigment eyeshadow, and this is the one in number 10. It's like a dirt brown, and I decided to use this to contour my face just because I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to give like the dirty essence of this look. So I use this to contour my nose. I use this to contour my cheekbones and around my forehead. As you can see here, I was playing around just because I wanted to make sure that the colors were sticking onto my face. So then I decided to take a angled brush in order for me to apply this onto my temples, my cheekbones. I did my jawline with this as well. Now time for some contacts. Bam! Now to start with the eye look. So I used the same color that we used for our contour. I'm applying this to my crease area, and I'm just blending this out. With this eye look, again, this whole look is not clean. This whole look is very much messy. So if you're not even good with smoky eyes, this is freaking awesome for you. So I decided to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Noir eyeshadow. This is their black eyeshadow that they have. I'm applying this all around my eyes. As you can see here, it's very messy. If you just want to clean it up a little bit, you can definitely use the same eyeshadow that I used for the crease area and just blending it out. I kind of did that for the bottom of the eye and did it just to on the top as well, just to kind of make sure that's kind of like not harsh lines, but there is harsh lines. So this eye look is very much everywhere. So if it doesn't come out flawless, it's okay. That's the purpose of this look. Now in this part here, I decided to kind of play around a little bit, and I was like, okay, let's see how this would look with my contour. And I kind of liked it, so then I decided to define my nose a little bit, and I liked how that came out, so I just kept going on with it. And I decided to blend everything out, and I was like, oh wait, let's see how it would look when defining my cheeks. And I was loving how it was coming out, so I just kept going with it. And when doing this, guys, use what is remaining on your brush. And if you need a little bit more, go in with a little bit more, but don't use too much, because if you do use too much, it's just going to be a pain in the ass to blend out. So definitely use a little bit and blend as you go. Use your fingers, use a blending brush, use whatever you want, just to make sure that this area comes out flawless. Now I'm taking a Cherry Plum lip liner. I'm using this to apply this onto my waterline. I wanted to make it look like my eyes were almost irritated type, so that's exactly what I did here. Now I'm taking my favorite lashes. These are Osredo Cosmetics. These are in Legendary. Code VSM for money off. So I wanted to give the illusion that my mouth was dirty, at least around my mouth was dirty. So I took that dirt brown eyeshadow that we use for this look, and I applied this with a blending brush around my mouth. Now we can't do this look without having a wig on, so I decided to put this wig on. I got this from Ricky's. It's synthetic hair, so I really couldn't do much with it. The hardest challenge with me was having my ears to show, just because my ears don't poke out, so this was just my toughest challenge, but whatever. Now taking the Kiko Milano liquid lipstick. Their liquid lipsticks are absolutely amazing. This is the black one that they have. The application, it's super long lasting, and they're super affordable, guys. They're like $10 to $12. I really love their lipsticks, and their liquid lipsticks, and they're super pigmented. But this is the last product that we're using for this look, and here is the finished look. This is a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something cool today. All the products that I used in this video will be listed in the description box below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, and let's become friends. If you decide to recreate this look, please tag me, that way I can share it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah.